Hi guys, Happy New Year, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have never met before, my name is Pauline Zoroge. Yeah, this is what we do in this channel. It's all about entrepreneurship, mentorship. We're also giving young people a chance to exploit their potential, to come and share what they do and how they're willing to transform this nation. Because we always say that don't ask what the government can do for you, but ask what you can do for the government. So make sure you subscribe, hit the button, put the notification on so that every time I do such a video, you're the first person to watch it. So share the link with your friends. Make sure they watch this video. Yeah, you can see I'm not alone today. I have a very powerful gentleman with me here. It's an honor hosting him today in my channel, and of course I want to introduce him. So there are some people who know him. I know there's some people who have come across you on social media because you're out there, you're doing great things. But of course, for the sake of those people that don't know who you are, his name is Mr. Camillus konjalo. Welcome to my channel.
Thank you so much, Pauline. It's an honor hosting me here today. Yeah, for the viewers, my name is Camillus konjalo, aka as my people call me Captain. And I'm so much passionate about entrepreneurship and technology trends. So basically, I'm a network marketer, online marketer by profession. And so that's what I do for a living, transforming many people's lives. Yes.
Thank you so much. Karibu sana. I believe these people are really waiting to hear from you. It's been a long. I've been planning to have this video live, but finally here we are. So how was January? How is the new year?
January has been a great month for us, and I think the momentum is building up fast enough because comparing the festive season we had in December, it disrupted a few things here and there, but we've started on a high note. So I can see the start is impressive, so we are getting better by and by.
Yes. Okay, thank you for that. And Valentine is here. What do you say?
It's a month of love, and we are sharing the love with everyone else. Of course, there are many goodies coming along the way. With this Valentine, of course, we can't forget that the first love we share is about our business, the online digital space. And of course, that's where we spend lots of our time, and so that's where we dedicate the Valentine to.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a month of love. That's why we are here, because today, from today's video, is someone who is going to transform their lives. So I'm not sure who you are. I'm not even here to judge. But please, as you're coming to the end of this video, I believe you're going to be one of them. So let's get to meet my guest and also to know him. Yeah. So Mr. Captain,
yes.
As your friends call you, who are you? Like when you're growing up, what kind of kid were you?
Yeah, so I grew up back in the countryside as a young man. Back in the days, I would say I was such an introvert. Then I couldn't even express myself so well. So I spent most of the time by myself, and that really cost me along the way because I couldn't exploit my potential. Of course, matters of creativity, I used to love music. Of course, I love rumba, for those who also rumba fans. I started doing that, way back when I was a kid. And I remember back in the days where I came from, in the countryside, I survived barely with what was provided. It was barely hand to mouth. So actually, I didn't have much exposure until I got the internet, where it introduced me to so much. Because without the internet, I don't think if I would have known so much, so many places, so much that is going on in the digital space, and that's where my breakthrough came about. Yes.
Wow, interesting, right? Someone growing as an introvert, and here he is working with a lot of people. Yes. So another question I have for you. You grew up in the countryside, and then you came to Nairobi, like most of us do. Every time you're from the village, after high school, after college, you just come to Nairobi, and then you see what the world has for you. Okay, how did you come to know about the digital space?
Thank you so much. Of course, back in high school, I remember when we used to have assignment given to us, and we used to use Google as a platform where you could do research, and even in sometimes back you could read books, download them. So I came to learn about the digital space, majorly through education system, and by through my other research, I came to learn that the internet is the in thing, because I learned that there are so many people who are making it big in this economy today, and majority of them are leveraging on the internet. So by, I came to do lots of research, especially on entrepreneurship. And I learned that today's economy is technology driven, and everything is going to the internet. So majorly I started back way when I was in high school. I came to learn about internet.
Oh, okay, perfect. So when you now you get introduced to digital space, and then you made a decision to be one of them. Were you working? Were you still in school? What were you doing?
Prior to me getting serious about internet, I was just once in a while go online on Facebook, just chat, the normal big things people do. But then I realized I was spending so much time online, and I was investing lots of money, because you can't browse for free, so I could spend a lot of money. And I asked myself, is there a better way that I can monetize my internet time or activities? So then I got a job which was yearly offline. I was in the insurance, and insurance is tedious. You have to knock door by door and sell your opportunity, your policy. So I was doing that, and I asked myself, how can I combine what I'm doing to put the internet involved and see if it can explode faster, because so many people are making big success online in a short span of time. So it made me now research better things. How can I monetize the internet? And by, I learned that you can actually work online as an online marketer and make crazy returns or income. So there is where I started now getting serious about network marketing and online work, and today it is a success.
Okay, thank you. And by the way, thank you for mentioning that, because that used to be online. You're spending a lot of money online, a lot of time, but you're making nothing from that. I know that is happening a lot.
Yes.
Even some of us who are watching us, you're always online. You're spending a couple of thousands every single month to buy bundles, to be on YouTube, to follow your local celebrities, but you're making nothing out of that. These are wake-up call, because you can also be able to do something extra. You can also find a way to link up what you're doing with the internet. You can also start a side hustle, like the way he did from the insurance. He started working part-time until, I don't know when, but then when did you switch from now a part-timer to full-time digital space marketing?
I switched off almost immediately when I learned about the internet, that you can make money online. But I was in a learning process, so by I learned through the way, through my mentors, people who are believing in me and showing me the way. And that gave me a better platform, and I believe today truly in the internet.
Yeah.
So major question I always ask people is, as you spend your time online, are you earning from the internet, or the internet is earning from you? So if you're one person who is just online for fun, for gossips, for funny petty things, I think it's high time you learn from us. It's high time that you learn that the internet is a tool meant for success.
Wow. Do you make money from internet, or internet is making money from you? Now, let me ask, because this is something that most people fear, or especially the employed guys, the working class. You're employed, you're in that comfort zone, you have work, and then you're expecting salary at the end of the month. And then someone is telling you, quit what you're doing, and then you start something new. You start a business from scratch, from zero, without experience, without even having knowledge about online work. Where did you get that courage from? Like, you quit your job to start a business from zero, from scratch.
Yeah, Pauline, I can tell you that so many people are frustrated in those jobs that they have. And it is until you decide that enough is enough, that you don't want to be you don't want to work for the boss, you want to be the boss yourself. And that is the time that you do things differently, because Otherwise, nothing is changing, because today's generation, they are brought up in a way that the only way they know to succeed is get yourself a job, work for a salary, work under conditioning, some timings, and you have a ceiling above your head that you can't go beyond. You can't grow beyond a certain level of success. So I looked at my life then at that time, and I did see myself succeeding way beyond where I had been. And I asked myself, is there a better thing I can do? Then I realized the internet is an open opportunity for everyone. You only need to plug in, and then you learn the process and you implement. So if you're teachable, if you're coachable, and you have a goal, you have a dream, then that will be a driving force. So I committed to be part of the online marketing business. When I learned even stories, I read books. This is something documented. There are videos on YouTube talking about online marketing or online work. So I committed myself to the learning process. I was available most of the time for my business. And it wasn't easy making that bold decision to quit my job, which was already paying, and start online marketing from scratch, from zero. It wasn't a very easy decision. But I had to take the risk, because we all know that the bigger the risk, the higher the return ultimately. Yeah.
Wow. That's true, but the bigger the risk, the higher the return. And most people, they are stuck in where they are. They are stuck in bad situations, bad workplaces, toxic bosses, because they are afraid of taking a risk. So you either take one or you work for someone who does.
Yes.
That's the word from Captain. Yeah, now tell us about online work. The moment you got into digital space, how was the experience so far? And you can also mention about your success, because he's one of the people, when I started working online, I met him, and he has a huge success. He's the CEO of Unemployable, a very big movement when it comes to online work. He has also achieved several things. I don't want to say, because he's here with me, he can share a bit of his success in the business, so that you get to know that the internet works. And I always tell people that no one goes wrong investing in internet. So please share with us, how is the journey?
Thank you, Pauline. One thing I want to mention about online work is that so many people think about rocket science when you talk about working through the internet or working online. You really try to imagine how is it going to be possible. But I came to realize that online work is an open opportunity for all, and all you just need to do is identify the right vehicle, the right opportunity that can take you to the next level of your success. So there are materials, there are books that you can read to learn about this industry. There are also videos that have been done by very many mentors that I follow online. There are also very many events or seminar or even workshop that people attend and pay for some of them. And you can show up and be available and learn about this entire journey. So when I got started, of course, definitely like an amateur, I was just maybe relying on hope, or maybe just hoping that one day my mentors will come over and take me to the next level. But it was until I decided to become professional, until I decided not to look back, to focus and decide this is what must take me to the next level of my success. So I started off with no skills, no connection. I just got started because I was passionate about the internet, and looking to the future, I saw that the world heading digital, I would not make it in the offline industry, the offline world. So I got started. The journey has been amazing, learning through the process, making bigger success. One thing that really inspires me today when I see people join online work with no experience, no exposure, and I'm willing to give back, and the support we give. Someone start from zero to become a hero. Someone start from no income, and today they're making decent income, different mindset. They're becoming better people in the society that you would want to associate with. So my inspiration is driven by the youngsters who have committed to the industry, and they are taking it to the next level. And the space is open. It is wide for everyone. It's not just for a few who got started and no one else can join. The space is unlimited. As long as you are available and committed and teachable, this can really work for everyone. So the many people out there who are in jobs and are worried or afraid or not so sure whether to make that move, I can tell you time is now, because if you get started today, you start to get results sooner than someone who starts tomorrow. So you better get started. You don't need to spend all your life doing online work. Just sacrifice 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours aside from the job you're doing will not make your boss fire you. You will not lose even you will not lose even your social life. Just sacrifice 2 to 3 hours and learn and implement the basic skills that you are shown by your mentors, and this can definitely work for you. So the time to make a move is now. If you don't make it now, definitely you'll make a big regret. So you'll suffer the consequences of either regrets that activities you've not done, or you celebrate the success and thank yourself that I made a decision, I got started. Part-time is okay. You can plug in full-time, you can still make a big fortune. Yes.
Wow, wisdom flowing. Okay. It's very true. Just be available. You're not being charged for being available. Just create time, 1, 2, 3 hours in a day, learn how the business works, and then success will start flowing. Yeah. Also, still on the question, your success, you can share with us how is now the success. That's the journey, the progress. Now, where are you at, and where do you see yourself the next 5 years from now?
Thank you so much. It reminds me of where I got started from. From nothing today, I'm a proud online entrepreneur, and I say that the future is actually bright. Courtesy of online work today, I've made lots of investments, at least courtesy of online work, driving, courtesy of this online business. So it's possible, those big dreams. I remember last year, I had 3 flights for vacation, 1 international, courtesy of online work. So it's something that I can for sure see that I never imagined myself on a plane just taking a vacation, self-sponsored. I thought those were dreams that maybe people can just read in books or see in movies. Of course, today, courtesy of online work, the person I've become, I celebrate that greatly. Because when I got started, comparing me then and now, we are 2 different people. So I think besides the money I have made, besides the many other success I've attained, the investment in real estate, the investment in businesses, and of course achieving lots, living good life, and making good vacation, having flights, trips, and so on, I can tell that the person I have become along the way of doing all that is the most critical thing. So online work is not just a way of making money, it's also a way of transformation, both mindset, both physical, and probably we'll be sharing a few of my before photos or videos. Maybe someone can compare it. The photos don't lie, they speak a million words. So thank you so much, and I think everyone else watching this, the space is open for you. So we should be part of this journey, because we surely, truly have a better way.
Absolutely. So we have a better way online, and everyone is welcomed. The space is open. Just need to make a decision and be part of that movement. Yeah, I know Mr. Captain is a mentor to many. He has mentored a lot of people, and I know most of them are watching you. They are listening. Every time you talk, they always get a notebook to listen to what you are saying, because what comes from inside, it's always something to inspire people, something to transform lives. So what advice would you tell them? Someone who is looking forward to be where you are the next 1 year, 2 years from now, what kind of advice would you give them?
Okay, so thank you so much. Once again, to my loyal viewers, to my loyal team, I really appreciate, because it is not so easy to create a strong belief, to look up to me as a mentor. I really appreciate that. I don't take that for granted. And one thing I can advise those that have not yet joined, or those who admire the kind of success we are making in this industry, first of all, you have to believe in yourself. Belief is such a very great thing. I developed self-belief along the way when I was in the industry, and one thing that helped me to create a solid and strong belief was the knowledge I had about the industry. So believe, number 1. Number 2 is get a mentor. A mentor will show you the right vehicle the right platform that can help you to take your life to the next level. So I follow several mentors, but I have an in-house mentor, one great man, probably I may not mention his name here, if you didn't allow me, but a very great gentleman by the name Kimathi Kamunde. He's a very successful network and an online entrepreneur. So get a mentor for yourself. And number three is get into the system. Do not watch from the fence. Get into the system. Start working on something. And of course, number four, the next thing that you should also do is have a dream for yourself. See yourself today and ask yourself, where do you want to be in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years? And so what the mind can conceive, you can achieve. So have a big dream for yourself, and that can really propel you to working tirelessly to the next level of your success. Yeah, but above all, believe that you can do it.
Wow, wow. So guys, now you know what to do. That's an advice from a mentor, from one of your mentors that you have around. Now, what is a typical day?
I have a very flexible day. You see, courtesy of online work, we enjoy a lot of time freedom. Now, when you work online, you become your own boss, so you dictate your working time, dictate your working hours, and you become your own boss, whereby you can wake up when you finish sleeping. But because I don't love sleeping so much, personally I wake up very early as 4 a.m. I'm always up. I start by reading an inspirational book. I read network marketing books, or I watch a video from many of my mentors globally. So I spend an hour personal development and freshen up and take breakfast. Probably twice a week or thrice a week I hit the gym. Of course, I'm working on something. Yeah, so I'm not consistent, though I'm trying my level best. But after breakfast, I drive off to town, at least now to meet with my daily clients, to share more about my opportunity. Then, of course, probably around 11, 10, take tea or snack. Of course, on a simple meeting with part of my team, goal setting and strategizing, and definitely that carries me through the day. So probably I could say that my day starts as early as 4 a.m. and around 3, around 4 in the evening, I'm always done with my day. So the rest is just now time for me, and the people I care for, the people I love. So it's just a flexible routine. But day in, day out, when I was getting started, I had to give it my level best, 100%. But the good news is you don't need to give it 100% of your effort and time entirely through your career. Along the way, you build a network. Along the way, you enjoy the freedom. So you probably may spend 4 hours every single day involved in daily activity. That is now when you say you have attained the time freedom. So I have lots of fun, probably over the weekend. I enjoy driving just randomly, sometimes just visiting new places. That's what we call local tourism. So I do that a lot. I love swimming. I also love cooking. I love sometimes just having fun, like today we are here in a very exotic place. Just we bumped into each other, it wasn't even plans. And then that's how we enjoy it every so often. Yeah.
Wow, wow. I have nothing to add on that. So you have learned a lot from when you wake up in the morning, and something I've captured from that is just be willing to sacrifice a few years, a few months of a little discomfort, and then you're going to enjoy the rest of your life. So sacrifice when you're starting, give it your best, and then after 1, 2, 3 years, you now have the time freedom, and also you have money to spend when you have time, because you can have time but you are still broke, so there's nothing much that can be going on in your life. So finally, as you're coming to the end, before I let you go, I want you to advise, there's someone, because you came across this opportunity when you're working, there's someone who is still stuck in that job, they're not comfortable about, they cry every single day, reporting to that boss. What advice would you give them, to the professionals out there and also to the young generation?
Yeah, I think one thing people should know is that jobs are no more. The world is getting digital, and the faster you get your space on the digital space, the sooner you start getting successful. So I would say those who are still stuck in jobs, it is a ticking time bomb. Very soon it will explode on you, and you realize your boss don't care about you. Your boss don't care about your success, your life, your family. They just care about their growth to the next level. So you choose to either become a boss or work for a boss. And those who are out there looking for jobs, I can tell you in the 21st century, we no longer talk about jobs. We talk about entrepreneurship. So think about business, think e-commerce, think entrepreneurship. That's where the world is heading. The top billionaires, even people around you where you live, the biggest people are making big money, living good life. Those guys are not in jobs. Those guys are in entrepreneurship. They're doing business. And that's what you should focus on. No jobs, not talking about... jobs are long gone in the 21st century. So if you're still in one, if you have one, you're lucky. But it's high time that you think about another source of income, another stream of income. So that will really save you a bigger hassle. And you don't need to work for 40, 50 years in a business, in an online entrepreneurship business. You simply just give it 3 to 4 years, 5 years of your life, and you live a successful life. You retire young and rich. That's what you are aiming for. So think through, make a bold decision, look for a mentor. We are here to sacrifice our time, give it back, and we'll show you the process. Walk along through the journey and you will get better. Yeah.
Wow. So the goal is to get rich when you're still young, when you still have time to spend. You have the energy, you can do whatever you want with the money that you have already. So thank you so much for that. So finally, now this is the last time I'm saying finally. If someone wants to meet you, if someone wants to join your movement, if someone wants to learn about the digital space, where can they find you?
Yeah, if you're following me, I'm on Facebook full time at Camillus Konjalo. Camillus Konjalo. On Instagram is at Captain Konjalo. You can also follow my blog. I have a very powerful website, which is very much detailed, lots of comprehensive info. Whatever content I may not have shared here, you get it on my website. So follow my website, camilluskonjalo.me.ke. camilluskonjalo.me.ke. So let's interact online, let's take this industry to the next level together. And I really appreciate the invitation, Pauline. I look forward to many more other such of interviews, and so that we can inspire and support and grow many other youngsters, even to your level and beyond. Especially the girl child. This is an honor being hosted here today. I want to give a challenge to the girl child out there. It's time now that we think through out of the box. To me, we decide to challenge these men in this industry. We decide to go for what is meant for us. So ladies, it's your time.
More power to the girls.
More power to the girls. More money to the girls. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for working with us through, for getting to know my guest here. And in case you want to follow him, I'm going to drop his link down there. You can find him on Instagram, on Facebook. He has a very good website. That's how professionals introduce themselves. camilluskonjalo.me.ke. That's what you said?
Perfect. Correct.
Okay. Thank you so much. So guys, it's been an honor doing this video. I had so much fun shooting the video, and I'm looking forward to doing more and more, inspiring people and trying to transform your lives through digital space. So bye for now. Make sure you subscribe. See you in the next video.
Thank you.